Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your team RuneScope. My name is Amanda. As always, be sure to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you some more information about other issues, other areas of life that you'd be focused on in March. Or you can drop me a line at the email address below this video to schedule a private consultation. I do those on Skype, and they're $5 for a half-an-hour session. I do schedule those in the order that I receive emails and respond to emails in the order I receive them. So sometimes if there are a lot of people in front of you, it can take a couple of days before I get back to you, but I will get back to you. I just want to let everybody know that. But let's dive into gems and see what is going to be up for you. I think that the beginning of and the end of are going to be very different. The beginning of the first couple of weeks specifically, you'd be waiting to hear about a new beginning, or you'd be waiting to hear back about something. And because we have Mercury that going direct at the end of February, but sometimes it can take a couple of weeks. You've probably heard that before, to really start moving forward. And this can delay communication still for a little bit longer. So it could be that the first 2 weeks are marked by a wanting to start a new beginning, but having to wait on something. Just know that that's temporary. It's not going to be what the whole month is like. And in fact, once things take off, it's going to take off in a very big way. I don't think the wait will be long. I don't think that all of you will have to wait that whole first 2 weeks before you hear something. Some of you might, but still the news is going to be really, really good. So in the end, you're going to be excited that you're off on a new path, or that something new is starting for you. For some of you, this could be a relationship that you are wanting to get off the ground, a partnership. Maybe you haven't heard from somebody in a while. Maybe you kind of confessed yourself or confessed your feelings and we're waiting for a response, and then there's a delay and then you get a response. So, and for some of you, this could be a new job opportunity, a new partnership, job-wise, a new business partnership that you've been waiting to kind of, you're waiting on news or waiting for the other party to get back to you to let you know that you have the job, or that they want to pursue a partnership with you, or that they want to be your client. That sort of thing. So that will be the focus for the month, this waiting and then moving forward, this new beginning. That is going to be very beneficial for you, Gemini. Whatever you're leaving behind needs to be left behind. I think some people will be, for those of you who are leaving a job, leaving a relationship to start a new relationship. That can be another way this works out. Maybe you are, going to get a divorce. Maybe you haven't told your partner yet, or maybe you've been delaying telling someone that, I am going to move on with someone else. March may be the month that you're taking those steps forward. Whatever your news, some people may not be happy about it. If you're leaving a job, it looks like you are leaving, your presence is going to be missed. Maybe there are projects that everybody's like, oh God, who's going to take over this person's projects? They're leaving, and it can throw a few people into a tizzy. So you're not going to be real concerned about that. Someone in particular, one person in particular, try to make you feel guilty about leaving at the time when you are. And I'm getting, that this can be either in this relationship you're leaving, or it can be in a job situation that you're leaving. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty about moving on with your life, Gemini. Because as I've seen, or as we've discussed in previous months' RuneScopes, whatever this situation was, it was not conducive to your well-being. A lot of you guys have been going through difficult situations emotionally, things that were emotionally draining and emotionally taxing, and you need to remove yourself from those situations. So don't let someone make you feel guilty or make you reconsider your decision, because the decision that you've made is the right one. If you're to go back or backtrack, you would literally be going backwards. You would be going back to something that is not going to contribute to your happiness or soul's growth in any way. It would just be like going in a vicious circle that never moves on to the next phase. And you are so close, Gemini. March is the month that you can start to move forward, you can start to move on, and that's the time to do it. For those of you who are offered a job that you don't really want, some of you take it because you need the money or you just feel like you have to. I do think this will be temporary, though. If there's something that you're not thrilled about, and you can wait, I would wait, because I think that something's just around the corner better for you as far as a work situation. So for those of you who are going to be traveling in March, you know what? For some of you, this could be a work trip or a trip you feel like you have to do. Maybe a relative is ill. I've had that coming up for a lot of signs. If you've got an ill relative or someone who's just not faring well and you need to go visit them, this will actually turn out to be a very positive trip. You'll have time to relax. It might turn out as kind of a mini vacation, a chance to get away from, kind of the day to day, or a chance to get away from and get some perspective on relationships. Or a work situation. So any chance to travel, even though at first you'd be a little like, oh, so much hassle and I don't really want to, definitely do that, because I think it will be a positive chance for you to just get away, if nothing else, but also a chance to reevaluate some things and get a new perspective on some things, Gemini. Help you can receive, or that you will receive, is that, you're going to feel positive about the future. And I think a lot of you will see someone's true colors, Gemini, and it will reinforce your decision. This new decision of breaking away, this new decision to move on. Someone may finally just say what you need to say to free you. So, and I feel like for a lot of you, maybe this person who was trying to make you feel bad, it's going to have the opposite effect, which it should. It should just make you want to leave skid marks at this situation and get away as fast as you can. And for a lot of you, I think that's going to be the feeling or the effect that this person will have, because honestly, you're going to be so happy and so excited about this new opportunity that you're not really going to care what other people say. And but the fact that you're kind of the topic of people talking or wondering why you're leaving, that sort of thing, is actually you're going to be kind of amused about that. Keep your head high, Gemini. Just be like, later, peasants, I'm out of here. Good luck to you. What has to be accepted about is that, if you've made yourself vulnerable to being used by someone, now is your chance to kind of get out of this with dignity. And for a lot of you, I feel like maybe this was in a work situation. I mean, maybe you allowed yourself to be, have work piled on you that wasn't yours, or you found yourself fixing a lot of people's other shoddy work and you never said anything about it. You just did it. And, you delayed too long getting out of this. But finally, intuitively, it's going to feel right. And maybe before, Gemini, it didn't feel like the right time to get out of this situation, but now it does. And I think that is the realization that you get in March. Again, going back to this, it's going to be a help to see this person's true colors, to just reinforce that you're making the right decision. So any doubts that you were having about making a change in March are going to be laid to rest. Anything that you have allowed to happen in the past that you consider weak, you are rectifying this in March. And anything that happens like that in March is just to intuitively let you know that you're making the right decision. By the end of Gemini, new things will start for you. So for many of you, I do think that you will start this new job, this new position, before the end of maybe the last week, but right there at the tail end, you'll be starting something new. Some of you put it off till you have, put a start date so you can just take a little break, maybe have a little staycation or vacation, get away for a little while, visit family, visit friends. And if either way, whether you're starting the new job or whether you're just kind of taking a break, knowing you're going to have a new job, you're just going to relax and just feel really joyous for the first time in a long time, Gemini. You're just really going to take a look around and say, things are looking pretty sweet. And you're going to be excited about your future. You're going to be excited about the new beginnings coming up for you. Some of you may be concerned about family and you get news regarding a family member who's not doing well. And she's not doing well, and this could be worrisome. And this could go back to this where you have to go kind of visit or be with family, take care of someone. It seems like your mom's going to be going through a difficult time or dealing with difficult health issues. And it seems like this could have been hidden from you for a while, or whatever the situation is. And it seems like it'll come out of the blue. But, you'll deal with it. And it seems like you'll have time to deal with it, even though you may be like, oh, this is harsh and mellow. I was in such a good mood. Such is life, Gemini. I mean, just when you're feeling up, along comes something to drag you back down to the earth plane. But that's what we're here for, to kind of, field these curveballs. Oh, you're happy? Let's see how you handle this. Par for the course, but you are going to handle it and do very well. Those of you who are thinking about moving, looking to move, there could be some delay around that, but it's going to be all right. It'll be temporary. This could happen early, the first couple of weeks when Mercury is still kind of straightening out. I think things will, again, open up and start moving forward again by the second half of March. Same thing with remodeling. If you're doing any kind of redecorating, remodeling on your home, you run into some issues, and these will all be resolved, though, by the end of March when spring starts, the first day of spring. I think the first day of spring will be significant for you, Gemini. You're going to get some sort of advice or get some information that you needed. Some of you may be have tests or exams around the first day of spring, March 21st, and you're going to do great on those. Some of you may have a job interview, maybe a second interview, or you find a new opportunity at the end of the month. For those of you who were not quite sure if you should take this other one, I think the right one come along right around March 21st, and you have an interview, and you're going to do great at that. So for those of you who have some sort of test or exam or anything in March, you're going to do great because you will have applied yourself and taken the time necessary. So things are starting to look brighter, Gemini. You're definitely taking steps, doing what is necessary to get out of kind of the rut that you've been in for a little while. And you're going to notice a difference immediately, and it's going to feel right. So you're going to know you're on the right path. New creative outlet for you, for some of you as well. And this would be something that someone mentions. This would be a course of study that you've been interested in, and now you have the opportunity to enroll in classes to study more about that. It could be just you meet a teacher or a mentor who knows a lot about this that can open you up to something you've always been intrigued with or interested in. That's another way this can work. But good luck, Gemini. March looks to be a very positive month. It looks like just your leaving the past behind is going to make others jealous or resentful or toss them into a bit of a tizzy because you have been such an asset to a company or to someone's life. And now they're like, oh, this person's really going to not be there anymore. What are we going to do? But that's not your problem anymore. So good luck with that, Gemini. Let me know how that works out for you. And I'll see you again next month.